is this is down and dirty. Whatever.
There we go.
So
Down and dirty.
we should be going. I guess I should double check that we're actually live. And
we're not.
it should take a second.
Oh, there's darkness. Darkness inside all of our hearts. Oh, there you are. I see you.
Content.
Oh my gosh, now I can hear me. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I shouldn't want to do that. It did work. I put the thumbnail up now because Restream will let me do that. Do you know what it still doesn't let me do though? Just tag you.
Yeah, wow. Wow. That's low.
I just have to do it manually.
Cool,
There's
though.
so much I have to do manually now that's so annoying about Restream. They changed 2 things in their whole setup, and they added in that you can do thumbnails, but you can't put the game that you're playing anymore. So my streams automatically go to entertainment, and it's not tagged to World of Warcraft.
Interesting.
I have to go in now each stream and change that in YouTube.
Oh, that's weird.
There we go. It's been like a month, hasn't it? We had.
It has been a hot minute.
We had I missed one because I took a nap.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a month.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like there wasn't one during Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
That has been. I gotta.
You missed one, and it's an entire.
I know. I did miss one. It's an entire
in
month.
between.
Right. There we go. Hey, look at me out of bag space. I gotta.
Oh wow.
Well
I
met.
need to take care of that.
I have bag space.
I need that meat. No, I don't. I do need that cheddar though. You have bag space?
I know.
I don't
it's
believe
crazy. It's crazy though.
Oh, get rid of that. I did in the process of not finding copper. Did manage to get a new shield. So that was good.
Hey. A plus.
Safe travels.
We have lots to get done because I hopefully want to be running a dungeon next stream.
Ooh. Ooh.
I would like that. And I don't think you've run Dead Mines. I think you've only done Ragefire, right? Maybe Wailing Caverns?
I did one that I've done 2. I don't remember. I think that they were both Horde though.
Yeah, I know we've done Ragefire Chasm. What did I need to do here? We needed to pick something up. Let's go this way. This is the I love these quest lines when you have time to read them and stuff, but when you don't, remembering which is which. Oh, we're gonna do a real quick easy one over here.
Okay.
This is as simple as go in the water and swim. Well, you gotta find something, but wrong dock.
Oh my gosh. And I trusted you.
So let's see. We both passed 2 years, which you had to inform me of. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Content on here. Which what did you end up doing? You were trying to figure something out.
We did Gartic Phone.
I have no idea what that is.
Do you know the game Telephone?
Yes.
It's like that, but with drawing.
Oh, dude, I think you've done that in stream before, right? Didn't I do that? I think there was one day we were trying to do. You were trying to do a Jackbox game or something, and you needed a bunch of.
Something?
Now we need to find you one, but I would get air first.
I don't know if we've done it or not. I don't think so. We've done Jackbox games. I don't think we've done Gartic Phone though.
But that was a 2-year celebration.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We had some randos come in who wanted to play Gartic Phone, and they were really good, and we all sucked, and half of us didn't know how to play, and so then really good people left. But it was fun.
You're looking for a pile of dirt.
I found a rock.
That is not a pile of dirt.
It's just a
given
really
time
hard
given
pile.
time, it may turn into a pile of dirt. We don't want to go too far out this way because there is a.
Is that thing moving or is that just the water?
That's just the water.
Oh.
Ambient effects.
It is a lion. Lion and tiger and bear. Oh my.
Breath, yes.
Wait, where's that from? Was it on the bridge above? I don't see any broken parts of the bridge.
Well, I don't know. I would assume it came from the bridge.
I also don't see a matching set over here. Oh yeah, it is right there. Ah. But it looks smaller, but maybe it's just perspective. Okay, where's that pile of dirt? There's a pile of, but no, that's not a pile of dirt. Where'd the pile of dirt go?
Yeah, there should be a pile of dirt that you should be able to dig up and get a necklace out of.
Oh, I see it. But it will not let me interact with it.
Do you need to be closer? Or did you not pick up the quest?
Probably that one. Is it?
It was on the dock. It was the little kid.
Oh,
I should have been more clear about that.
it's okay. I can investigate this tiger.
Is there another tiger in there? I don't.
I'm sorry, it's a lion. Pardon my.
Well, I mean, is there another? I didn't see another statue.
Yeah, there is. Looks like there's construction going on this bridge right now.
This kid over here is the one you want to talk to.
Oh, I see. Yeah, see this weird stick plank thing? It's construction on this bridge. It's been going on for 20 years.
No, it is finished. They destroyed a Deathwing destroyed the bridge and then they finished building it.
Oh, wow, that was a lot of procrastination. Sean, why did you have to go and do that? All right. Well, last time we spoke, you mentioned something about doing Twitch or something.
So no, there is a whole we have a whole discussion to have about this.
Okay.
So the whole streaming thing may temporarily, except for this, because this is the only thing that kind of works in streaming, because it would be the exact same thing if I did it as a video. Like if we did this as a video, it's just us still messing around for 2 hours. Like,
yeah.
There's no change in making this a video, except that I would have to upload it. But I'm thinking of going just to video content.
Really?
And taking a break. Well, I've come into a particular moment that it would be advantageous, and it was when that moment happened. I was like, well, I have an opportunity here to rethink some things. One, switching to the night streams. Like, one, not having a solid stream schedule because of the new job.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it hard to have consistency.
Yeah, consistency is important when building a streaming audience.
Yeah, so having it 1 week where I'm streaming on Monday, what would it be? Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the next week where it's just Wednesday and Thursday. It's not good. And I have definitely noticed how would you put it? I have I've hit a plateau. Well, I mean, we've talked before about hitting plateaus and stuff, and how those are kind of difficult. For the last two or 3 months, I've been stuck at like somewhere between 223 and 225 in subscribers.
Okay.
And that's just a bit of a pain. Like, it's discouraging when you hit those plateaus. And
that makes bit better for sure.
I have also noticed that since I've switched over to doing the late night streams, and I mean like overnight streams, just live viewership dwindle during stream, almost nothing. Like I have 1 or 2 people that come in and they, if I do get people, they tend to watch longer.
Okay.
But it's also no interaction, and we've talked about that before too, where it's like, I like streaming, but I also like, the main reason I like streaming is interacting with people.
Yeah.
And not having that makes that difficult. At that point, why am I not just doing video?
True. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
Do you have the quest for freelance for this guy?
Light be with you.
I have an exclamation point over his head.
Oh, okay. You have an exclamation point?
For the Alliance.
Right.
There's an exclamation point. I have to report to Deputy Felden.
We have different quests for him. I do not understand why we have different quests for him.
Hail, mage. Does that mean if he calls me a mage, does that mean it's a class quest?
No. It might be. I don't know. But that should just be, I think the report is just report to Oldshire. All right, we're going to start here so that we're doing something while we're talking.
Okay, what are we doing? Just killing these guys?
Yes. So yeah, it has been, less than encouraging to stream to nobody.
Yeah.
And like I said, at that point, why am I not just doing video? And then I started thinking, well, I can do more interesting things if I just go video.
That's true. Yeah, mix things up a bit.
I can edit. I can, do them more storyline based or something like that. There's I think options that are different. Free for all 3. So yeah, the consideration of giving up streaming for a bit until except for, like I said, this us playing, that would be the same.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to go into this with you know what, you can sheep one of them. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sheep that one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, why was I targeting him?
Oh, we got... Pull him back, yeah. Pull back out here.
Whee!
Did not see that patrol coming up.
Well, I accidentally hit the sheep guy. That didn't help.
Take a potion real quick here.
Oh. So what time are you planning to start up again, or are you kind of playing by ear? Do you not know what your plan is?
I at this point, I don't know what my plan is. I'm going to test, after this stream, I'm going to test some stuff. Because that's the other side of things. I might variety it.
Really?
I might, again, I've fallen into a position. Now, I will not stop playing World of Warcraft. I will not stop recording and doing, It's my favorite game. Or one of my favorite games. It's the one I play the most.
Yeah, for sure.
But I've come to a realization that, like, I'm not making different content. Like, you go back a year, you go look to the stream I just did, on Thursday. It's the same content. Like, nothing has changed, really, in that time.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've come to that, like, if there's an opportunity to do it, now is the time.
Yeah.
And to get into the why that is, my shaman died. So this is all
character died.
This is all entirely based.
Like it's time to make life changes here.
Yeah, this is all entirely based on the idea that I am at a position where I have to start a new character. So I might as well try some new things.
Oh. Are you keeping it secret, or do you want to tell me what your plan is?
I mean, the first one's probably going to be Warcraft 3. Like, we're going to keep it kind of similar.
Okay.
Just introduce some other stuff.
You know what I think would be a lot of fun? I watched, I don't know if do you know Grubby?
Yeah, I know Grubby.
So he like, I don't know what the right word is, but he like was
I was going to say
sports announcers for Ludwig and Tyler One and a bunch of other people's Warcraft 3 tournament. And it was just a bunch of people who had, well, except for Tyler One, a bunch of people who had never played Warcraft 3. They just got together and did a tournament. I was like, that would be so much fun.
Oh, yeah. No, he did that. Guzu was in it also.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Soda Poppin was helping announce it, too. I don't know, cast? Is that the right word?
Yes, I simulcast, announce, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So I was like, doing a Warcraft 3, a bunch of people, I'm assuming you've never, like, have you ever done playing against other people in Warcraft 3?
No, I've literally made it through the tutorial and maybe 2 parts of the human campaign.
Yeah, so I mean, I was like, that would be so much fun. I mean, the problem is with RTS games is since we don't know how to be efficient, the game will just drag on.
and that's exactly why
we just don't know what we're doing.
And that's exactly why I am into the not streaming, like to do these things as edited. That would be fun, though. Gentle probably has PTSD from my Dragon Armada from the Warcraft Bowser game.
Yeah, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. And then yeah, proceeded to. I think it was Cabbage and Mama Shira left, and they just as Death, Cabbage, Mama Shira. Were you there for that, Centaurian?
I wasn't playing. I think I may have had that. I may have been watching. Okay, I do remember because I do remember that it was a browser based. I do remember that.
It's browser based Warcraft 1 clone.
Okay.
But it was Death, Cabbage, and Mama Shira, and then I think Cabbage and Death just were nickel and diming their way against each other. It was just very, very slowly whittling each other down after I got obliterated. Anyway, you were saying something.
No, but yeah, not knowing how to play the game, I think it would be much more interesting to edit that down instead of can I have some
just seeing us struggle?
Yes. Can I have some food?
Sure thing, boss. Trade. Oh, there we go. However, it comes. There's a condition. Okay.
No, okay. I have that.
If you want the food, no, that's not the condition. If you want the food, you have to take the water.
I don't need water.
I don't care.
I'm gonna throw it out. I have no need. I
don't
can't.
care.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't care what you do after you take the water, but
I
you have
can't
to.
even drink the water. I don't.
I don't care.
Oh, I can drink the water. Why can I drink the water?
Hey, there you go. It's a nice, refreshing beverage.
Um.
Now just opened up a spot in my bag for me to put some more water.
I guess we're just gonna. And I'm also like, if I do Warcraft 3, I've decided it's gonna. I'm not doing like hard. Like,
I'm just gonna do chill.
I'm gonna do story mode. Like, make it as easy as possible. I just want to get the story. Like, I want to kind of go back to doing more of that, like doing Time Lord of Azeroth stuff. If I'm gonna keep doing Warcraft things.
Okay.
I just want to play it for the story. Like, I've never done
Not
Warcraft 3.
interested in
Yeah,
the
I'm not interested in the
challenge of it.
challenge of like, I have to prove myself as some gamer. Like, I'm 41. I ain't got time for that anymore.
So it's pretty much gonna be edited down Let's Plays.
Yeah, do edited down Let's Plays. I might do still some long form, like, I know there are people that enjoy kind of immersive World of Warcraft Let's Plays. Like I said, I'm not getting rid of this game, so I might as well, if I can take a day and record, you know, a week's worth of content, why wouldn't I?
True.
Because I'm even somebody who does that. Like, I love watching Robert Rambles does content like that, where he just does 1 hour Let's Plays. And it's just, you know, it's immersive. It's him just playing the game. He does it kind of like I do. He doesn't really talk a lot. Just lets people like enjoy the game as it is. I think that's kind of a cool way to do it. But I also, like I said, I want to do more edited down content and.
Okay. Well, that'll be exciting. Mixing things up, doing some other stuff. Cool. I just cast Featherfall on this bridge mongrel. Yeah, I've thought about mixing up my video content because I've been trying to go more into video content alongside my streaming. But what I've been trying lately has been working so far. Who knows if that will change, but more of the higher edited video essay structure seems to be working.
What have you been doing? I've been in my.
So I've gone to a month by month video plan. So I'm just gonna do one a month.
Okay.
I would like to eventually, like, I'm doing it one at a time. So now that I have my streaming established, I'm starting to work on videos, and then once I have my video schedule established and I'm starting to see growth from it, then I'll start focusing on shorts. But I'm doing one video a month, and it is basically opinions on video games. So the first one I did was why I will never play Genocide in I'm supposed to do something to that guy. Well, I'll never play Genocide in Undertale. And then the one that I just released is why you should play World of Warcraft in first person.
This is gonna be bad.
Hey, that hurts.
The WoW first-person immersion video was a high-quality one. Deserves lots of views. That's what that's just...
Oh, thank you. It's my most viewed long-form video on my channel. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, and that means that what I'm doing is working, at least quality.
I need to run away.
So.
I need to run away.
Don't die, please. That's cringe. Got it. So yeah, but it's the hard part is going to be it's not going to be focused on a specific game. It's going to be I'd like to do one video per game that I play, generally. Sorry, hang on, I'm making fun of you in chat. Sorry, hang on, I'm making fun of you in chat.
Oh, did it start a new one too?
No. It's still the same one.
Let's see. Real Restream says I'm offline.
Let's see.
Streaming to... Okay.
Yeah, no, you're live. At least on YouTube, you're live. On Twitch, you are... Wait, refreshing. Yeah, on Twitch, you're live too.
Okay, and it's stuck to the same one. Good. Okay. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why Discord didn't disconnect.
It was the friends we made along the way. It was the power of our hearts that kept us connected.
That was an interesting. All right. Anyway, let me get back in the game.
Oh yeah, you disappeared. You were just sitting there, and then you left me in the middle of all these corpses.
Yeah, because WoW disconnected.
Yeah, sure. Blame the game. Yeah, it was the lag.
Well, no, it wasn't even WoW. It was my internet connection. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, the sun was in your eyes. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Am I good? Latency's normal. You are over there. Okay.
Shot through the heart and you're to blame.
Okay, so you've gotten lots of views on these two videos.
Yep. So the idea seems to be working. I can't say for sure because I've only got 2 data points at this point, but they both seem to be working to some extent.
That's awesome.
I'm not sure how that balances out with my streaming, whether the fact that I have such low numbers on my streams detracts from that. Like if I were to just do videos, if it would make them do better. But I think it's a mix of that and the fact that I'm changing games every time I post a video.
I don't think it would be that big a deal changing games every video. I think I think the only thing you're gonna miss on is, and like not a one of those things you can do anything about really, is I don't know if the sub numbers will go up, but at the same time there's a whole discussion right now. We're gonna get real nerdy for a second.
Okay.
About Web 3 and whether subscriptions are even a metric we should be measuring anymore.
Oh yeah, for me subscriptions will only matter until about 1100.
Greetings.
And then after that, it's all about views
For
and
the
returning
Alliance.
viewers.
Well, even so, obviously on YouTube there are subscription metrics you have to meet to do monetization stuff.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do about. Here's the price of shoes.
I guess it also looks good for sponsorships.
Oh, we gotta go to Goldshire.
It's also a lot easier for people to see when you're live. It's on the sidebar.
But there's the whole discussion on if people, like, especially in the age of TikTok, and this goes into a different discussion of whether the hitting follow matters anymore, because we're all fed feeds that are specific to us.
Yeah.
And we
so
don't
if we watch something, it's going to show us more of it anyway.
Right. We don't tend to see our subs anymore. We just tend to see, as viewers, we don't tend to see our subs anymore. We tend to see things that relate to the things we watch.
Yeah.
And it's even gotten to that point where they're not TikTok, Twitch recently did announce that they are giving monetization to everybody.
I did see that. Yep.
And I think that changes the game, and YouTube's gonna have to find a way to kind of compete with that. I understand. So I understand all of YouTube's like apprehension to giving everybody monetization, because then it turns into scams. You know, the various limits they have in place. Oh, somebody's already mining it. I can hear it. The various limits they have in place are in order to prevent just scam channels creating 1,000 pieces of content that is there entirely to generate money.
Yeah.
So I get why they do that, and Twitch is a little different because you have to be live. There's not a video aspect to it.
True.
But even
it does make me wonder why they did that.
Because I think it's their next way to compete with like YouTube streaming is starting to, like, when you have streamers that are, a lot of them are now dual streaming over to YouTube. How do you keep people on Twitch? How do you keep streamers on Twitch? Or make it so that people want to stream on Twitch? Like, if, you know, let's see. Soda Poppin' now dual streams. Guzu dual streams.
Penguin Zero, Ludwig.
Yeah, they're all dual streaming. Thor is now dual streaming. You've got all of these. Okay, cool. Why is my force quit coming up? What is going on with my computer today? It did it again.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I don't want to force quit. Wow. What is going on? See if that happens again. I'm still live, so.
Yep.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to drag that off to the other window, or other screen. We're going to ignore it.
There you go. It won't pop up if it's already up. Running low on memory, that's what it said. Yeah, YouTube's great for the viewer. Twitch is great for the chatter and the mod.
Oh yeah, it is running low on memory. Oh, why is... Okay, what we're going to do...
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please enjoy the sight of me dancing for your entertainment.
I closed Safari. Safari was taking everything up on... like, it was... So this computer does not have a lot of memory to start with. And it's like...
Okay.
Somehow it's like the system has run out of application memory, and it's like 70 gigabytes.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing on Safari?
It just has Restream up. That's all it had.
Dang. Restream, you let us down.
Yeah, I think that YouTube needs to find a comparable thing to at least open up donations to everybody.
Well, they did cut their monetization requirements in half about a year ago.
Yeah, but that just that gives you donations. It doesn't give you monetization for ads, and I don't think it should give you money. I think that they should. There should be a limit because, like I said, then it just turns into bot farms farming.
Yeah, they just have a bunch of nonsense, but they get the ad revenue.
Right. So give YouTuber, give all stream, anybody who wants to stream on YouTube or even just be a channel, give a donation button. That should. I don't think there's any harm in that. Especially since you have things like, I have my coffee page that you can donate to. You have people who use Stream Elements that you can donate through. You can do PayPal directly through, there are risks involved in that. But YouTube should absolutely open up donations. That whole 300, is it 300 or 500, whatever it is, for the donations.
Of 500.
That should be gone. Or knock it down to like 50. Like it should be a ridiculously low number. That should be a zero barrier to entry.
Huh. That would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if YouTube will do that because I don't think YouTube is worried about the live streaming space.
Have a good one.
I don't think that's a very high priority in there because they're so focused on short form and vertical streaming maybe, but like just live streaming in general, I don't think they're that concerned about it.
I'm gonna assume you didn't have that quest.
I do not see any question marks.
Oh, okay. We're gonna run over to Westfall then, because we're going to do the hops quest. We're gonna get some Thunder Brew. Oh wait, before we go, hold on. Do you have dry times? No, you don't. You don't have any. You did not. Hold on. We're gonna. You missed all of these.
Ooh. Whoa. Dang, I like this way. This way's fun. Whoa. It's like you're giving me quests.
Okay, there's a is the Cask of Merlot in here? One of them is in Goldshire, I think. Lakeshire, Oh no, we gotta go to Stormwind. Okay, we'll do that after Westfall. So what have you been streaming recently now? That you
We just finished Final Fantasy Crisis Core, which is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII. And then we did a Bloons Tower Defense 6 stream yesterday because they did a new DLC, so I wanted to check it out. And then tomorrow we will be starting the remake for Final Fantasy VII. So I'll be getting into that.
And you're just doing 7, right? Like you're not doing the whole Final Fantasy.
I'm gonna be doing 7 through 16 and then work from there.
Okay.
Yep. So I was gonna do 1 through 16, but 1 got such abysmal views that I was like, okay, so there's not that big of an audience for the earlier games. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to start with 7. 7 got me a good amount of viewers. Moving on to Crisis Core, the number dropped again. So I think the remake, hopefully things will look back up. Depending if my numbers continue to decline, even as I continue to play through the games, I might abandon the idea. But with remake being such a newer game, I think that there will be some sort of audience for it.
Oh yeah, you got that. You got the. It's closer in not content, but like reach. I think as the MMO, which I can't remember the name of. which
Final Fantasy 14?
Is it 14? That's the MMO. Whatever. I
11, both 11 and 14 are MMOs.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna that helps it out probably is that you're like playing one would be were you playing the 8-bit version of one? Or like you were playing
I was
the
playing the Pixel remaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need 10 hops, so we need to kill a bunch of
Those harvest golems. Dude, Death, I remember the dancing bonk. That was fun. Shot through the heart in your teeth. One of the things I miss about just doing one game is I feel like my creativity, I had a lot more creativity when I had just one game, because I still have a whole list of challenge ideas of things that I could do in WoW, whereas doing the variety thing, I don't have the familiarity with the game. Plus, I mean, just playing the game is strictly a
Looking
new
for
form
something
of
specific?
content. Do I need to talk to this guy?
No, I was just clearing bag space, and I wanted to see if he had the thing, which he absolutely has, and I can't afford it, and I'm not even high enough level yet.
Well, that's a problem.
Executioner sword is one of the better weapons you can
See you around.
get for warriors and paladins.
Off-cam creative hardcore challenges would be nice. Creative hardcore. Wait, off-cam creative hardcore? What do you mean? Like, you mean like doing recorded ones?
Doing like a video series of
I think the meta for doing challenges is doing like one video on the challenge.
I think it depends on the game. Like, yeah, he said like video instead of stream.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, depending on the game. The biggest thing right now, my video content, I'm trying something different, something that hopefully will reach a bit of a broader audience. But I do like the variety, the way that at least the streaming. From the streaming perspective, I'm enjoying the way I'm doing it. I do think I'll have to mix it up at some point. But the games, the way I'm doing it now, by the time I finish a game, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for something new.
Yeah.
Take me a week, 2 weeks, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm ready for something new, and then I finish the game. I would not be able to do a one-game channel.
I mean, hell, I'm playing. You know, I've been playing my favorite game for 2 years, and even I'm like, might be time for something different.
Yeah. But I did have some ideas of where I could take my videos if what I'm doing right now doesn't end up working out. Doing more story-focused, narrative-driven videos. Using games as a platform.
So what does that mean for you? Because I know what that means for me, and especially with wanting to do Time Lord stuff.
That means basically doing skits in video games. Or not necessarily skits, but like having some sort of story, multi-episode story, using video games as the framework, like playing a video game as a character. So back before I started streaming, I did a video where I role-played as a character who was an isekai from the real world into the world of Skyrim. The video is now hidden, as it's been taken down. But doing stuff more like that would be awesome. I would have so much fun with that. But what I'm doing now, I'm enjoying doing. It allows for variety, and if it works, I would rather do this. But it's another option if this doesn't end up working out how I had hoped.
All right, we got more places we can go kill these guys. But there are definitely less people at.
Griffin.
I killed a griffin in Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Killed 2 griffins, actually, just one off camera. It would be fun to go back into the MMO space. But even then, I probably wouldn't. If I were to go back into MMOs, I probably wouldn't stick with one MMO. I probably would do a variety of MMOs.
See, I feel like MMOs, like you don't have to. I don't think you have to stick to one for the channel, but I feel like you have to stick to one for a while.
Yeah, I mean, in order to really experience the MMO, you have to have sunk
King's
some
honor,
serious
friend.
time into
Go
it.
with
For sure.
honor,
Yeah.
friend. Light bless you.
We're gonna go Stormwind. We're gonna go. I guess we'll do that real quick because we gotta go to Stormwind anyway for this Dry Times quest.
Because I was for a while doing a series. Going to Stormwind, you said?
Yeah, go Stormwind.
See
I was doing a series where I was playing all of the old. I wanted to play all of the oldest MMOs in order of release. But it wasn't getting a lot of traction, so I stopped doing it. But doing stuff like that, I would have so much fun doing. That one I might do in more like a video format, like
I spent 100 days in this MMO.
what was it like, or something like that, or 100 hours on this MMO. What was it like?
See, I think I'm more
Yeah, a
interested
lot
in
of time.
making that kind of content too. And it's mainly
Yeah.
that there's, especially since I'm playing this. I've been playing RuneScape. I haven't stopped playing RuneScape.
Really?
But it's such a time sink.
It is, yeah. I mean,
That, like,
any
I'm-
MMOs I'm seeing.
But I mean, like RuneScape is a RuneScape
RuneScape
is
is huge.
time sink, and like I couldn't imagine streaming it. Like it just or doing long form like. Well, let's play RuneScape for an hour. Well, I've killed these 5 mobs for the last hour in a farming mode. Like,
Yep.
the grind on RuneScape is or the grind on WoW is nothing compared to RuneScape.
Yeah, I've heard many people are like, yeah, RuneScape's perfect if you just want to do something and if you want it running on the side and then you totally do something else while you're doing it.
Yeah. Absolutely. But I couldn't imagine, like, and I want to do something of like playing RuneScape. And obviously I can't do a RuneScape for the first time thing anymore, but I could do RuneScape hardcore for the first time. That would be,
Like an Iron Man.
yeah.
Iron Man's pretty popular in the RuneScape sphere.
Yeah, I would love to do more, and that's what I mean, like, with doing, I want to do a hardcore series on here for WoW that's not necessarily a, not necessarily, oh, what do they call it? Not a completionist. What is it called for, when they use all the things? There's the add-on all the things that, like, yeah, you basically 100% a zone. Zone locked. Not necessarily zone locked. I don't want to do that because I've tried doing that and it takes way too much of a mob grind.
Okay.
What can I do for you? Be
Like
careful.
I've got
Go with
a
honor,
retail
friend.
character that
Light bless you.
I've been playing for a month. It still is I still haven't finished the first zone.
It's because of that one
It-
rare.
Yeah, it's
epic,
one.
right?
It's one drop off of one mob that's like that has a 60-minute spawn time. Like, no, I don't have time to camp this one mob. Now, granted, it's literally just clock in, like log in 3 times a day and kill it. But it's pretty much always up when I do because it's just sitting in front of me. Like I'm literally, the character is literally logged out in front of this mob.
Oh my gosh.
But I can't do his own lock. Like, that's too much for me. But I would like to do a hardcore character that just tells the story of the hardcore character. Like
in a role-playing sense, or
not in a role-playing sense, but in like a not even a documentary sense. Just tell it more story-wise.
Okay.
Yeah, that is exactly who inspired it, and like watching him go through Swamp of Sorrows today is like it's exactly why I don't want to do this. We have to pick up one of these is the thing we need.
What are you looking for?
It is
What?
Cask of Merlot.
Cask of Merlot. Cask of Merlot.
Lights.
All right, let's one of those knocked off. Oh, we did need one from Goldshire. Stupid me.
Dang it. We're gonna have to go so far.
Well, we also have to go with the Keg of Thunderbrew. This way out in Westfall, and a skin of Sweet Rum. I don't even remember where the Sweet Rum is. Oh, that's in Darkshire.
Darkshire is where we were at the beginning, right?
No, that's Red Ridge. That is, name escaping me. I can't remember the name of that town. No, Darkshire is in Duskwood.
Oh.
So yeah, I just want to do it as, here's a hardcore character. Here's me starting a hardcore character. Let me just do a quick little episode. We'll cut out a lot of the fluff and a lot of the walking around. Let me explain what's going on in the quests.
Okay.
Do them more that way.
Like what Rav does?
Kind of like Rav, but without the sarcasm and comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very much kind of like Rav does, but I am not Rav. I am not, like, I'm not even going to try and pretend to, like, rip him off. Like, I'm just, it's going to be a straight storytelling thing.
Okay.
Again, you know, getting back to that sort of more Time Lord of Azeroth stuff. And I want to do I want to go through back into retail and do the Time Lord that way. Because last time I did it, it was more, it started out, I would show like whole quests. And as I went through more and more of the expansion for Burning Crusade, it did become more and more edited down, but not cinematically. Like, it was still like it was very clearly a let's play, and I was just cutting out nonsense. I want to do them more edited.
Trade.
Bartender.
Light pleasure. Hey there.
Skin of Sweet Rum.
Give me all your money. What is it? The skin of Dwarven Stout?
No, the skin of Sweet Rum up in the left-hand corner.
Oh.
See you later.
You can keep all your money.
I remember when Gentle did reacts and he got overloaded with just one episode.
Rav is a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to do what Rab does. I want to do it very similar, like, you know, I'll play basically the entirety of a character and then edit things down.
Okay.
So like here's the, if you want to get into the channel idea that I have, I'm gonna do starting out World of Warcraft, more edited. I might do one series where I can do a video every day that's like an hour long, but I can shoot that all in one day. Like,
oh, okay.
if I do the immersive thing, I can shoot that all in one day, and then just upload 5 videos over the course of the week. Because it is not, you know, impossible for me. Obviously, I've streamed 4 or 5 hours, you know, 5 or 6 hours. It's not hard for me to sit down and play WoW. Especially if I'm going to do immersive and, like, I don't need to be on camera. I can just chill. I can say things very, very rarely, but, like, you know, let people know I'm there. I'm not just going to upload video content without me. But I'm not going to be on camera. It's going to be a very Robert Rambles kind of way.
So it'll be like scripted, or are you still going to be just recording as you play?
That would be recording as I play.
Okay.
Then there would be a weekly, I'm thinking, video that would be more of like a rab, maybe not a rab kind of content, but like there'd be a weekly video that would be more edited down content that would be Time Lord kind of stuff. And then maybe like an every 2-week video for like a rab style video where it's like completely edited. Here's me telling the story of these stories that I've played through, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of death. That's I'm going. If I do a hardcore series, I'm going very inspired by Zaryu and Guzu's edited down videos. That's something that I'm very much wanting. Like, I wanted to do that with the streams, but it's hard to take a 5-hour, 6-hour stream and cut it down after you've done a 5 or 6 hour stream.
Yeah, that's true. I can speak to that. I do have a hard time with 2 hours.
But if I could just sit and record it, and then the one thing I'm going to do, so there's a style that Guzu used to do where he would do voiceover afterwards, an explanation of what the day's episode was. And that's kind of what I want. Because I want it to be more of a edit down and then tell the story. And then if I do the Time Lord again, what I want that to be is much more cinematic. Okay, we have all our hops. You have all the hops, right? You got 5 hops? It's Thunder Brew complete.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
we can go get the Thunder Brews. Oh, the Finest Brotherhood. We're going to talk back to Greymane. Or Grayan. Stoutmantle. What is his
Let's
name?
talk back to him. Feel like a rebel today.
So yeah, I want to do that, and then at some point, I want to introduce other games. Probably starting with Warcraft 3 to keep it kind of consistent.
Kind of keep it with the Blizzard.
Right. Keep it in that same world. And then, so I do have this thought of like, I can either introduce it into this channel or start a whole new channel. That's because I know that there's a lot of streamers that'll do that. Where they have their one game is on this channel. So this is their Warcraft channel, especially with the Warcraft streamers. They have their Warcraft channel and they have their like so-and-so plays, and that's everything else.
Oh, okay.
Because I'd really like to do a Wing Commander playthrough of all of the Wing Commander games.
Woo!
And that would be a straight Let's Play. Like, not... There would probably be some editing, but the game kind of self-edits, or edits itself. Like, while you're flying, you do a lot of autopilot as opposed to flying for hours.
Oh, okay.
So
it's very high action.
Yes. There would not be a lot of downtime in the game that have to cut out. So that would be more a straight Let's Play.
Be careful.
Okay.
For the Alliance.
Okay. You need to find the... Wait for you.
Cha-ching!
Gonna find the Defias Messenger, which is probably gonna be in Westfall. Or I mean, in Moonbrook.
Wait, am I supposed to still have the Thunder Brew?
Yeah. Thunder Brew we're gonna do after this.
Oh, okay.
This is basically, so the Defiance Brotherhood stuff is setting up, I think, the last quest we have for Dead Mines. And that way we can do Dead Mines in 2 weeks.
Let's go. Let's go.
See, I don't know if I want to, like, how I want to. I want to start streaming or not streaming. I want to start doing other games. Mainly starting out with Wing Commander, doing that game series, and then moving on from there. There's also the whole I'm a Mac gamer, and I've actually thought about making the channel entirely about that.
Playing on the Mac.
Playing on Mac, yeah. Being a Mac only gamer.
Is Wing Commander on the Mac?
Wing Commander is. There is one game in the series that is not. But I should be able to do whatever that thing's called that I can never remember. I can, basically spoof a Windows computer.
Emulate?
Yeah. And I should be able to get it for that.
Whatever happened with your plans for Disney?
Oh, those are still in the works.
Okay.
That's more having to get the new job was necessary to spend all the money that is going to take to do.
Oh, yeah, true. Thanks, Death. I appreciate your warnings.
All right.
I will remember. Oh well, actually, our cave only run, it didn't. Instead of making me more scared of caves, it made me less scared of caves. I'm like, oh, well, we can survive by just doing caves. Then I think I can survive by doing normal and caves.
What am I gonna do? We'll do that. I don't know if we're actually going to run into him. This is one of the most annoying portions of a quest. Because I don't. Do you have Questy?
Yep.
Look at the red line we have to walk on the map.
I don't see a red line.
Oh,
I do see a red line. I didn't know there was a red line. Oh, look, there's a red line. That is a lot of red line.
he can be anywhere. Like, he spawns in Moonbrook. And traditionally, it'll be like a line waiting. Kill him. But I don't want to stand around in case he is walking around. Now, we could ask chat, but I'm not going to bother with that. Now, we did see him in that Only Caves, that one, the Only Caves episode.
The only.
That's how I refer to it now. That is the Only Caves episode. We did see him in the Far North Cave before I was dumb.
Yes. I don't know if you know this, but you do have this ability called Lay on Hands.
Oh, that is just one of many abilities.
Cave only is more deadly solo when you're in a group with communication and not 1/3 of the party might need it. Or, associating with frickin' kobolds that have rockets on their feet. Close the cruise missiles at low HP, exactly. We went separate ways.
That's all right. Oh, you're just gonna run. Oh, what a Oh, we're gonna. Yeah.
Huh? What?
I'm having a hardcore moment, and it is not going well.
Have you tried not doing that?
Nope. Gotta LOS this guy. Well, because I thought that the hunter that was also in the cave was going to be chill. And he was not.
Never trust a hunter. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John. Did you ever try whatchamacallit?
The candy bar, yes.
Yeah, the candy bar.
Do you not know that?
No.
There's a candy bar called a whatchamacallit.
There is?
Yes.
That's funny. Yeah, that was my question. I've never tried the candy bar.
Yep, I'm having a hardcore moment again. I'm about to die. Oh, I'm definitely going to die now. I've fallen down a hole.
Should I come and save you?
Nope, just gonna let this happen. Up, and you get stunned. 3%. Fireball incoming. Nope, I made it. Made it with 3% health.
Wow. You are a miracle worker.
Anyway, what was the thing have I tried before I got
That one free for all. Oh dear.
free for all?
The battle royale MMO.
Oh, Plunder Storm?
WoW. That one, yeah.
No, I am not a fan of battle royale games. I've just never liked the game style. All right, at this point, I think we can go wait in the town. You ran that whole thing, did not see him, correct?
I didn't go to the end of the cave.
All right, stay up there.
Am I supposed to go in the cave or above the cave?
In the cave.
Yeah,
I did
have
not get
done
all the
it.
way into the cave, but I am going to assume he's not in that cave.
Ooh.
I mainly just don't want to deal with the mages. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that game style. I've never liked Fortnite. I've never liked Arma. Was it Arma? Is that what it was originally based off?
Arma.
There was
Never heard of Arma. PUBG.
So there, PUBG. That's the one I'm thinking of. Arma. PUBG is built on Arma 2, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of that game style of drop. I will say there is one version of it I love. There is a stupid. Wait, what is going on?
Yes.
There is tricky copper.
How dare it be so tricky?
There's a copper that if I look at it a certain way, it disappears.
Invisicopper.
I was about to blame like a bot under the ground. I think if you've made it this far, he would have come through already.
The battle royales, I just don't like shooting games. They don't interest me at all. I don't find them entertaining. But I've always thought if they ever had a melee version, then I would really enjoy it. Which is why I thoroughly enjoy Baraka Blade Point, because it is 99% melee. But I don't know. I haven't played Thunderstorm to know if it's mostly melee or not.
Oh, so the one I like, there is one on Apple Arcade.
Oh.
And it is entirely based on food. So like when you get, you get a pea shooter, it is literally a pea shooter.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, he's not back here. Yeah, it's entirely, the idea is a food fight.
That's funny.
It is the only time I've ever liked any sort of like battle royale. You've got to get to the center of the circle before everybody, before you get killed, like thing. I've never liked the game style except for this one.
Really? What do you think was different about it?
I think the ridiculousness of it.
Oh.
Like, and that's not to say like Fortnite's not ridiculous. Fortnite's ridiculous, but Fortnite's ridiculous in its own way. Like, I don't like the whole. I would actually.
I'm gonna bow to your grave real quick. Hang on.
I would probably like playing. As much as I don't want to use this word for it, retro Fortnite, whatever they came out with the old version of Fortnite.
The OG?
Again. Yeah, OG. Once they introduced building into it, I was like, I'm out. I'm watching people do what they do with the building stuff.
Oh, they get crazy.
I'm not messing around with all that.
You just do what Death does and play a Guitar Hero.
But I do. I think with this one, I just like the ridiculousness of a food fight and shooting. Like I said, there's a pea shooter. There's a sniper rifle. What is the sniper rifle based off? I think like a ketchup bottle dispenser.
Oh wow. Okay.
There's submarine missiles, like a sub sandwich missile. Not gonna go that way. All right.
Just registered what you said. Wow. Okay.
So yeah, I think that made it fun, and it was like, it's little 5-minute games. Plunderstorm I don't like because one, it changed. Like I've never been good at PvP of any kind in this game.
Yeah. Good point.
But even then, they changed all the mechanics for the game, and it's not really. It doesn't feel like it's a battle royale built in World of Warcraft as opposed to a World of Warcraft battle royale. If you went and did battle royale with like you took this game and you were just like, what we're gonna do is a battle royale of this game, like same mechanics and everything, I might give it a shot. I'll be terrible at it, but I might give it a shot.
Interesting.
But the way they did it was, here's an entirely new game, basically, inside of World of Warcraft that is a battle royale.
Good point. Yeah, that's true.
And that I have no interest in. I sent a TikTok to my brother-in-law. He also, he plays WoW. And I sent a TikTok to him today, and it was a joke of like the explanation difference between classic players and retail players, or how classic players hear retail players. And it was like, it was classic raids versus, or classic raid mechanics versus versus retail raid mechanics. There he is. Get him. Perfect timing.
Oh,
I could have hamstrung him.
got him.
All right, get that one. kill these. No. Hold on. Brain farting.
Pandora's
this
brain
way.
is just computing.
We're gonna go turn in that moonshine. Is that what we're getting? Thunder brew.
So if you're not going to be live streaming anymore as much, wait, when is this happening? Or is this just I'm thinking about it?
No, this is pretty much. I mean, it's a decided thing. It may I may do a couple of live streams here and there. Just like I might do one tomorrow, just because I don't have videos lined up yet.
Good point. Makes sense.
And just to keep things on the channel. But yeah, it's pretty much a decided thing. I just got to figure out how I want to do things.
When, where, how, why?
Yeah.
Just wondering if we might see you pop into stream every now and again then.
Oh yeah. No, now that I will definitely have some more time in general.
Yeah, you're not spending 6 hours streaming.
Yes, instead of spending 6 hours streaming.
back. Talk to me.
Gimbals, I want to talk to you.
All right, we have all of that. Now
I could be brown, I could be blue. Wait, why do I have Thunder Brew again?
Oh, it's a repeatable quest. You can go ahead and drop it. As long as you have a keg of Thunder Brew. Which you should. Yes.
It says 5 on it. What does that mean?
It's got 5 charges. Drinking that will it'll increase your stamina.
Oh, I have a keg of Thunder Brew.
Do not drink
But
it.
it's not marked off on my quest. I have it. It's not marked off on my quest.
No, up on dry times. Dry times it's marked off on.
Yeah, no, it says 0 of 1. But I have it.
Well, if you have it, you have it.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. It just
Quest.
oh wait, that just updated for me.
Maybe I need to die. Hey, you want to kill me?
Don't die. You could have reloaded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't.
Just hit reload. Just type reload.
Oh, well, that's dumb. That's smart and responsible. Hey, look, Questy disappeared. There it is. In the flesh.
All right.
Follow.
So yeah, it's pretty much decided that it's going to happen. It's just a matter of implementing things. Really, it's mostly just I gotta spend a day, which will probably be tomorrow, recording something.
Mm-hmm.
And this is
Something
part
you can work with.
right. This is part of the reason that I'm thinking of starting with either a Warcraft 3 Let's Play. Because one, I can just sit down and play through a bunch of them. There's clear start and end points that would be good for, like, okay, here's clearly what would be good for the end of an episode or the start of an episode.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to, like, you know, hardcore. Even if I do a new tune, which I'm going to do a new tune, like that's for sure. If I was going to do the immersive one, it's still, I need to go, okay, well, where do I want to start and stop? How long do I want to go? Whereas I can just go into or I can go into Warcraft 3 and go, okay, well, I'm going to do the human quest or the human storyline first. And that'll be 5 episodes or 4 episodes, whatever it is. And then we'll do, you know, I'll just go episode, you know, story by story.
Okay.
And then spend another day this week or this weekend recording or getting into plotting out what my plan is of what I want to do first. If I want to do Time Lord, if I want to do an edited hardcore series, if I want to do like what is the next, what is the 1 week series and what is the 2 week series, figuring that out. and then go from there. So there will be something that is a generic kind of Let's Play. Probably Warcraft 3. Maybe hardcore immersive.
Okay. And you would release episodes once a week?
No, if I do those two, those will be
Well met.
probably
Go with honor,
daily
friend.
videos.
Oh, okay.
Hey, 18.
Nice.
Aren't we supposed to have a quest? Am I missing? We're missing a quest. I don't like when we're missing a quest.
Is the bottle of moonshine in the dungeon?
No. This is a risky run if we want to go to it. Oh, you know what? No, we're gonna do it the easier way. I've changed my mind.
Okay. Yeah, we might die and then have to run back for our bodies. It'd be terrible.
Not Darkshire. Duskwood is a
Good day to
terrible
you.
thing to do that. We do not want to mess. Go to
Good
Redridge.
one.
Sorry, go to Lakeshire. Redridge.
4.
No, we're missing. We need the quest for death. Can you tell me or remind me where the hell we do the quest for what's it called? The escort quest. That's what I can't remember. I know the guy's got to be there, but I thought we'd take a quest first. I'm looking for Westfall. No, here to play. Oh, he's probably got to be there then. Okay. Where's it come from? Oh yeah, it starts with the Fire Strider. Okay, he's just not there. Never mind. I figured it out.
Done. Mission accomplished. Bow, bow, bow.
So what are you, with doing Final Fantasy? Because you're in for a long haul on Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah. Not as long as with my old streaming schedule, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing it for a while.
Do you have that same fear that you had with like when you would change when you changed from what's it called, that Disney game,
Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts, yeah, that you're...
Yes and no. Actually, no, not really. Number one, I think what I was worried about happening did happen with Kingdom Hearts. Every time I change a game, it basically completely resets my audience. I get completely new chatters. There's a couple of people that have just stuck with it, like Death. But most of the time, my most engaging chatters are brand new every game I play. But I am also doing it different in that, well, there's two factors. One is I'm playing a non-Final Fantasy game in between each Final Fantasy game. So do Final Fantasy, play it all the way through. One Final Fantasy game, play it all the way through, then do another game, play it all the way through, then do a Final Fantasy game, play it all the way through, etc., etc. And that way I'm hoping to get more varied audience. And then also the fact that the way Final Fantasy works is a good chunk of it is each game is its own thing. So with Kingdom Hearts, it was one really long story. But with Final Fantasy, each game is unique. There are people who are fans of just Final Fantasy in general, but there's a lot of people who are like, I like this one and this one and this one. And so they're not interested in watching the other stuff. So I don't think I'm going to have quite the same pigeonholing as I did with Kingdom Hearts, because A, I have more variety than just Final Fantasy, and B, because Final Fantasy in and of itself has variety.
Okay.
So,
how's it going, Yo-Yo? Been a minute since I've seen you. Yeah, that's I'm like, I've never had to feel that fear of like, well, I mean, granted, like I've said, I've hit a plateau, so it's like, what am I missing? Like, what am I losing so much? And not what
Oh
am I
yeah,
losing?
it's
Like,
like a
I've lost a
yeah.
lot in that I don't feel like, you know, I feel that, like I said, it's not that I know people are watching because I still like, they still do check out the after videos. What I want to do is get rid of the 5-hour stuff. Like, and I know that I've had complaints about that. Like, why don't I cut down everything? Why don't I cut down videos? And I'm like, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would love to. Death, that is why we went this way. I want to save that.
Oh, okay.
Unless if he's in town, that'll be fun.
All right.
But I know people have said like they like they like the content. They want to they want to play it while they're at work or something like that, you know. But 5 hours is a long time.
True.
And that's kind of why I want to, if I do a return series of like, I'm going to do a hardcore series and I'm going to do it, you know, more immersion based as opposed to me streaming and having to think of all of these conversations that I have to have in my head of like, okay, what do I want to talk about on this stream? What do I want to talk about on this stream? Okay, how do I naturally bring that up in stream? Like, it's been nice the last 2 weeks because I've had Mardi Gras to talk about and I can talk about the history of Mardi Gras, and that's easy stuff. But for the next 2 weeks, I got nothing. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing on my radar for the next couple of weeks. And even then, it's just St. Pat's. Like, I could talk, and I like doing that. Like, I like streaming, and I like talking about, like, you know, New Orleans and photography and filmmaking. I like talking about that stuff in stream. It's just hard to naturally put it into a stream, especially when your stream isn't about those topics.
Yeah. That is a big difference between streaming and doing videos. Is the videos you're focused on the game.
Yeah.
You're focused on the game, whereas with streams you're focused on being a personality.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that's one of the reasons I want to get into like doing immersive. I can just chill, let the game be itself, put the sound up, you know, probably bring back voiceover so that the quest text can be read. At least on classic. If I do retail, I'm gonna do other things. We gotta go in here.
You need something?
And this is bottle of moonshine.
Give me all your money.
See you later.
What do we need from him?
Moonshine.
Bottle of moonshine.
You can keep your money.
We did a lot more running around than questing today. I mean, we did a lot of questing, but like we haven't killed a lot of things.
No, we haven't. Well, no, we haven't. We've done a lot of running today.
Can I help you?
And then we got this goes to Red Ridge. So go back to Lakeshire.
Farewell.
Lakeshire.
So yeah, that's one thing I am looking forward to is I don't have to like strain myself on to naturally bring up something or bring up things and just keep a list of things that I want to talk about. And I've thought about like doing. So I have a few Let's Players that I used to follow, and I haven't followed them in years. And they were Minecraft Let's Players.
Okay.
And they basically treated it like an hour-long podcast. And I've thought about doing something like that. Like, let me pick a topic that I can talk about for an hour. And then just make that the subject while I'm doing something else.
That's cool.
And I've thought about doing that. Like, let me talk about New Orleans history for an hour. of whatever, and it just happens to be that the background of that is World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I can do that. Again, these are thoughts and ideas that are going through the brain of like, what is next?
I know some of the Let's Players I really respect. So Markiplier,
You need something
I'm assuming you're
for the
you're at least
Alliance.
familiar with him.
Yes.
He did a
See you
video.
later.
I don't watch a lot of his stuff because I'm not really interested in horror content, and that's mostly what he does now. But several years ago,
Have a
he
good
did a
one.
video called
See you
"Don't
around.
Press the Button," where it sticks you in a room.
Oh, I'm familiar with the game.
And-
Don't press the button.
Yeah,
Because it's very,
He-
it's very, what's that other one? Stanley Parable.
I think we're thinking of different games. So I think I know what you're talking about, but this is a different one.
No. Like,
It's
not that it is Stanley Parable, but it's very much like a mind-bending game of like, don't press the button, it kicks you out of the game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, it's that
Well-
very mind-bending, like the game reacts to you in ways that you shouldn't think a game is going to react to you.
So the game I'm thinking of, there's only one button. Like there's a game where you push the button, then it kicks you out. You go back in, the button
need
is moved. There's that game, but then there's another game where there's just the one button. Then when you click the button, it does kick you out. But it's just you in a room, and the walls are filled with, I don't know what to call it. What are you buying from her? What are we getting from her?
Oh, I'm clearing my bag. I got a bunch of
okay.
junk I need to get rid of.
Oh, I need to switch out some of my gear. And it's just filled with propaganda trying to convince you to press the button. And it's just the room, and then there's a button in the middle of the room. And you'll get different achievements if you last a certain amount of time
Light
against
bless you.
or by not pushing the button. But Markiplier was able to sit in that room and be entertaining for like an hour and 20 minutes, and it was like there was no dead time. It was just he was just really funny for an entire like hour and a half plus. I'm just like, the fact that you can fill that much space with, and he doesn't have a chat to react to. There's nothing going on in the game. I think it's crazy. He's purely, it's crazy. That's a level of skill that I could only aspire to have. Do I open this bag of coins?
Yeah, it just gives you coins. Oh, we're going this way. We're gonna go kill some whelplings.
I have gold.
I am short of gold, but I spent money today to do professions, so
Oh yeah.
had I not done that, I would have had gold.
It's interesting. There was a comment on my video about the first person where they said, I've tried first person several times, but it feels like I'm walking at the level of at chess level. I'm like, no, you're not.
It does feel like you're not, but it does. If you don't
it
have,
feels like you're the height you would be in IRL, you'd be at chess level.
yeah, like so it doesn't feel like mainly when you don't have a frame of reference. So like standing next to you, I can clearly look at you and go, okay, now I'm at head level. I can see that. But if I turn around, it just looks like I'm at chest level.
Yeah, I guess probably because everything's so oversized. These grass, these plants. You're playing the game, jeez.
I know. It's how dare I?
I am offended right now. So offended that you play the game.
We've gone an hour and a half. We killed like 8 things.
Yeah, let's keep it that way, okay? Jeez.
Listen, just because you don't want to go homicidal on one game doesn't mean we can't go homicidal on another.
But I'm excited to start introducing new games into my lineup because a lot of my stuff I've been doing recently has been DLCs or sequels to previous games. So then after I'm done with the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'll be doing the Outer Wilds DLC. Then I'll do the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the sequel to Remake. Oh.
I thought it was going to pull way more than it did.
And then once I'm done with that, then I'm going to be trying some new games. So I'm kind of excited to mix things up a bit. Introduce some new games into the mix and see how my audience reacts. I'm definitely not going to loot that person.
Oh, we'll get to him.
Oh, okay, we're killing more.
Oh yeah, no, this is what we're doing now.
Oh, okay.
Kill all Murlocs.
Mission accomplished. I'm getting my revenge.
I'm gonna need a sheep somewhere. Not the guy I'm hitting, the other guy.
Who needs sheeps these days, really? Well, he's hitting me now, so I think you're good. Oh, maybe not. There's... What? Okay. Shot through the heart and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name. Out of mana. No! Run away! Run away!
What games are you looking at, or do you want to keep that a?
I will tell you the next one I'm going to be doing, but I keep them on the down low because I know I'm going to probably change them. But I think I'm going to be jumping into the Spyro games.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very short, so they won't take long to get through. But I haven't played them, and I would enjoy trying them out.
Definitely feels like it would be a change for your channel.
Oh,
Everything just spawned around us. I'm gonna heal up before I go for that one. I need to train new bandages. My bandages aren't doing anything anymore.
I died.
Oh.
I did. I was like, I can stand here and wait for it to spawn as I stared longingly at my food, or I could just start attacking it. I guess I could have waited for some of the natural healing to take effect.
Oh, you know what we're doing? Is this really a 21 quest? Why is this a 21 quest?
I mean, it's not that hard for a 21 quest.
No, these are 17 and 18 Murloc. I mean, granted Murlocs, but you did die. Like
Murlocs. That's true. Yep, and it's 100% because the quest is hard, not at all because I'm just a bad gamer.
I mean, can't it be both?
Nope. Sorry. It's only because the quest is hard. I'm definitely underleveled for this quest.
I mean, oh yeah, you are. No, you should be able to hit everything fine here.
Shh. It's a secret. Where are you?
I'm going in the water.
I'm gonna eat food. And
Running in
drink
the
water.
air was funny. The great animation.
Running in the air?
Oh,
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yep.
that was my favorite animation I think I've ever gotten on a warrior.
It was like Cartoon Network. Or like Looney Tunes.
Bandage up. Oh, we could try and find some whelplings again. There's no one or two over here. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's dead.
He deserved it, probably. Here, I'm gonna cast polymorph on this sheep. Hang on. There, it worked.
You know what's funny is that puts I think both of us in combat. Not that I wasn't
You were
already in combat,
already.
but because of that, we're still in combat.
Is it polymorph still? And it unpolymorphed.
Now it's not. Yeah, I know, like I said earlier, I'm still gonna we're still gonna have Monday streams because there's zero difference in recording this versus streaming it, except that we have some interaction.
Yeah, sure.
It could be funny as a charge bug inside caves like Skull Rock. Or that would be fun. Don't give me those kind. Well, I mean, I guess I can do it on a non.
Do the new
Non-hardcore.
cars in retail have cave tracks?
I have no
Or are
idea.
they all outside?
No idea.
No death's been.
That is,
a
yeah,
lot of
that is
cars on
that is a death question. That is not.
Just don't move. You moved. I blame you. They have some fun races, if that is what you're asking. Yeah, I was asking. Like, are they underground kind of a deal, or are they mostly?
Like a Need for Speed Underground?
Surface. Well, I'm just thinking of like, I don't. It's probably not possible, but like driving, you know, on cave walls and stuff, or just getting stuck in really sharp cave turns.
Oh, it didn't charge.
What didn't charge?
I tried to jump off of the. You see that little like plank in front of me?
Yeah.
I climbed it, jumped off of it, and I just couldn't. It didn't run.
Oh no!
You have one behind you.
You unbroked it. Not anymore. Sounds like a you problem.
Oh no, Druid hasn't.
Dang it. Oh, whoop.
Now, let
Look
the,
at that
let the
problem.
druid.
Let the druid. I did it, kind of. More like magnetized to the ground there.
Yeah, that was definitely a while falling. One.
Oh.
Did he charge you?
That's what you'd like to believe.
I have to do. Let's see.
Nice. 2 out of 10 spotted sunfish.
Greater magic. Yeah, that's better. Right? Yeah.
Full zone is underground, but it's on the surface. There's fake clouds, fake sun, fake stars, and fake planets. Classic goblin art. Classic. Classic. Do they also have classic invisible boxes?
I did see that one boss, the slot machine boss, and I got very angry at the game.
Slot machine boss. What?
One of the bosses. I don't know if it's. I think it's the raid, not it's in the raid, not the
Oh, the
dungeon.
new raid.
One of the bosses is a slot machine. It's like, come on, really? Like this is what we've come to.
Way to call out the company without calling out the company. I guess I don't think there's any loot boxes or gambling involved in that, is there?
No. I mean, not officially in WoW. I mean, you can do things like death rolls and stuff, but that's totally separate.
If there was a... Is that a hint, Steph? Is that a hint? Truly, that's the one homage I've made to World of Warcraft is my skills at finding invisible boxes. I play my hard and you play your game.
Oh, good. Resist that. Yes. I have. I'll get it until.
Boom, baby.
Oh, so this is something I think that happened. I have a level 25 mage.
What?
I in hardcore I have a level 25 mage. I got bored one day. I was like, you know what? Let me just go. Let me cook, and just off camera, and just played the entire day on a mage.
We're converting you. Mages are so cool. They're almost as good as warlocks. Well, I would say it's like apples and oranges. I like them both. They're just very different.
I don't particularly like either. I'm not gonna say you can only start a druid so many times, but you can only play druid in a row so many times.
So apparently, I don't know. So DDO, Dungeons and Dragons Online, also has a druid class, and it has the same idea where you can turn into an animal. I don't know if you can turn one into one like long term like you can in WoW, but you can turn into an animal.
So yeah, my friend tried to get me into Dungeons and Dragons, and she's like, she was in town a couple weeks ago, and we were just talking, and we're talking World of Warcraft and WoW and Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, and we got into the spells. And I'm like, she's talking about like what you can do as a paladin and what you can do as a druid, and I'm like, I know these names, but what you're describing is different than the way I know them.
Because they're in WoW?
Well, yeah, because she's like, yeah, WoW is like, you know, obviously WoW is entirely inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. And she's like, yeah, paladins, you can do a thing called lay on hands. And I'm like, I know that. What does it do? And she describes it. I'm like, that's not what it does in WoW.
That's funny.
Or it does something similar, but it's different. We were talking about protection auras and stuff, and like it became a whole thing of like we ended up going through her entire Dungeon Master book of like what's similar, what's different.
Sounds like we need to play some DDO and compare.
Oh, what's funny is she was wondering if I'd ever actually played Dungeons and Dragons, and I was like, I don't have the creative imagination for this.
Yeah.
I am not somebody like. I've played Dungeons and Dragons before, and like this was when I was much younger. And like none of us had money, so we were, you know, like things are drawn on paper, like maps are drawn on paper and stuff, and it's like very crude Dungeons and Dragons. And as I'm talking to my friend, I'm like, no, what I need is like, in order for my brain to be able to comprehend Dungeons and Dragons, I need Critical Role. Like I need that kind of a professional setup.
Woo! Okay. What we did, so I also have a similar difficulty with Dungeons and Dragons. I never stick with it. I have a hard time even coming up. Like, if I were to do it, I would have to be 3M, and I just don't have the brain for that kind of thing. But what I did with my siblings is as a kind of a stopgap measure. There's a game. I don't know if it's on Mac or not. But it's called Solasta. And it's like pretty much Dungeons and Dragons with the art role-playing part is like 10% of the role-playing that you would find in normal Dungeons and Dragons.
Gonna die.
Don't do that, please. That's awkward and cringe.
I feel I would have to be an artist. Wait, I feel like I would be good artificer in D&D, like how I was talking about how bread could be a weapon. The grocery store simulator. You played grocery store simulator?
So it was fun. I had fun with that.
Oh,
It was super
I am absolutely gonna die. There it is.
Dragon whelp?
Yeah, we need those.
Oh. Well, I'm going to watch them.
Oh, that is a long run.
I am going to die. Yeah, I died.
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
All right, so in 2 weeks we have one quest to do before we do Dead Mines. So we'll do Dead Mines in that stream.
Sounds groovy. Sounds groovy. And you'll be 2 weeks into your new YouTube method.
Whatever, yeah, whatever I'll be 2 weeks into at least something. What that is
The world's
exactly.
hurting you. You're not wrong.
Oh, we haven't even finished this quest. This quest, I don't know why. We did it because I thought it was much easier than it was.
Yeah, it's okay. We're I have 3 out of the 10 spotted sunfish. So
Yeah, we don't even have
we're
10.
making progress.
We don't even have 10 between us. What can I eat?
I still want to do that, like, touring Azeroth when I'm dead thing.
Oh, I still want to do the thing that me and Death talked about a while back. Of just RP walking the entirety and just like turning it into a video series of like, here's something to if you wanna experience Azeroth while you're on your like walking treadmill. Like have you ever seen those videos of like they have them for Disney. You can also find them like walking tours. It's
like a first-person perspective of walking through a certain area.
Yeah. And I was like, why don't I would love to do that on this game. Like just RP walk each zone, like do an RP walk through the zones from Mulgore from Thunderbluff over to Orgrimmar, and just do that. I know that's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I feel like RP walking is slower than you would walk on a treadmill. Maybe I'm wrong.
If you're walking, but I mean, the point is to be like in the environment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like, it would just be like if you're watching the stream now, it would just be this.
Safe tidings, friend. Well met, traveler.
It'd just be. I could turn to look at stuff. Go back.
They must be RPing. I will wave at them.
Yeah, I would absolutely. I've thought about that.
That would be cool. I've thought of doing like a 24-hour live stream where I record like a week in the life of a Skyrim NPC. and then I just put it on loop and have it play on the 24/7 stream.
That's an interesting. So when you say, I'm assuming that the 24 hours would be like. What do you mean by a week?
So just like a week in Skyrim where it's day, night, and I would play like not necessarily like an NPC where I just walk in circles for parts on end, but like I would play as if a farmer lived in the world of Skyrim, what they would do in their day-to-day throughout a week's time. Or I mean, if I had the time, I could do like a year's time, and just kind of live the life of an Elder Scrolls farmer. It'd be more of a background type of a deal. Not necessarily somebody would actually sit down and watch.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like that's what I want on that whole walking series. It just kind of like I said, literally, I want it to be here. Walk on while you're on a treadmill. If you want something to look at that isn't your wall.
Yeah.
I want to do. Again, I have a bunch of ideas. We're gonna see what kind of sticks. I'm gonna throw a bunch of stuff at the wall for the next few weeks, and we'll see how things go.
Okay.
All right, we can hurt out.
Playing isometric.
Hurt out. And call it a stream.
All right.
So if you are watching the stream live or you're watching the video after, check out GentleMate's channel. It is linked in the description. It also should be linked in the title. I think I did it right this time.
It does. It's blue this time.
That means I did it right. And we will be streaming again in 2 weeks. I don't know what my stuff is. Gentle, what do you got going on this week again?
We'll be starting Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow.
Right. I guess that is where we call it. I will be back whenever I'm back. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff. It helps the channel. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later.
Oh.